Happy Sunday, folks! We are in a very acoustic room. See, not too bad. It is. However, it's a very rainy outside, so we are inside. Weather's approaching. Outside Sunday socials. We have that coming. We have that to look forward to. But yeah, I want to thank you, fine folks. I saw more of you tuning into the newsletters, which is pretty cool. If you want to stay in the loop of shows and releases and all that stuff, but you don't want to tune into the Facebook and the Instagram and stuff like that, that's a fine way to do it. You can sign up for that on josephbiss.com. There's a link to do that. Also on that site, if you just want to check in on that site, that has all that stuff too. But yeah, we got shows coming up for May. Yeah, it's gonna be good. 15th, we're gonna be in Troy, New York. We're gonna be at Mojo's Cafe and Gallery. And then the 16th, we're gonna be at Kitch in Glens Falls, New York. And then the 31st, we're gonna be up at Beck's in North Creek. Just a short little a few shows, you know. It's nice. If you got the newsletter, I mentioned this, but having little runs pop up in between tours is neat. I like it. It's fun. But yeah, so with that said, I'm trying to bring out some rarities, some songs that I don't play too often, ones that don't make it on set lists every time, and because yeah, one of these shows is going to be a little bit longer, so I can delve into some weird stuff. But this one you would have found on Appreciates You. This is Raised a Monster. I've never visited a grave, and I know I never will. So in life, appreciate until I'm sure you suffocate. Walking up the gravel drive to my folks all home, past the Paris Castle. Watch the hornets nest roll. All thanks to the west side of a white cement block wall, with the limestone so thrown, I found under my thoughts. I've never visited a grave, and I know I never will. For when we all meet our deaths, only those moldering cats. Let's compare child chores. You have a roof over your heads. Built a bridge of asbestos twine. Watch the fire burning it down. Asbestos from paternal line. The suffix starts with my name. Cool. So that wouldn't have been played since the Appreciates You tour. And even at the time, I was like, this one and what is it? Insulated Heart. They're two tough songs, personal songs for me to play. And now I have, you know, like, I feel I can revisit them now and play them now with not such a heavy heart. I've worked on a lot of the stuff, and it's cool. I liked, because I know that those songs, they're important for you folks. Some of you folks have told me that those particular songs have meant a lot to you, and I think that sharing it is important. And I wouldn't do it if I didn't feel comfortable doing it. And I'm just happy that now I'm more comfortable to do so. So, yeah. So it was almost like a year and a half we haven't played that song. I mean, some of you may know better when songs have been in set lists last, but I think it's been like last February. Not just recently, but the February before that. So not in a full year. Over a year. Between a year and a year and a half. I don't know if you can hear her breathing, but Ella's just right here out of Oh, you see your snoot? She just got a really fancy bone tree because she's gonna wait for after this to get lunch or breakfast. So that way you guys can see it in time. I gotta get this done, then run back down the mountain and put it so it uploads, and then run back up the mountain and get this pretty girl some food. But I could give her some fancy treats that'll hold her over into the meantime. Get it, Ella. I would spend my days wandering through the woods with you. All I evening spent watch the moon roll over Dunham's Beck. Our sugar bowls full of sand and our seconds fall so sweet. Involved sweet from nothing, let the nectar slowly drip. Over here smelling my tuner. Oh, hey Joseph, what if I get over here? You got any pets for me? Oh, beautiful girl. No, you'll take a cake on pet. We go pouring through the earth to find little bits of feet. Our hands so caked in dirt, crystals fall when our arms do sway. I was happiness personified. Haunted us to the pole and let them all be our flame. All we leave behind are 2 shovels and a pair of trees. So when we timely die, well, there'll arise the trees of wheat. In every season, spring, we'll let out our little seeds. In a few rings down the line, we will surely stomp them out. Percussion. Auxiliary. You're a goober, Ella. My little tuner was on the ground. She stepped on it, got all wobbly. She's like, oh, I'm falling. Oh, Ella, you're such a good girl. She's not used to these socials all the time. Oh, you can see them. Look at her eyebrows. Look at how long these things are. Why? Never had a golden like those, Ella. Oh, they're beautiful. Wispy little girl. Wispy, you guys stay down. I'm not gonna get you excited. Black thistle seen on stiff, stale snow. Bird songs of fairy tales, both age before they grow. A raven finds shiny things, non-denominational wedding rings. Chased by sparrows, confused for crows, bound to circles of meadows below. Phalange bones with fodder stains, tortoise-shelled eyeglass frames. Wasn't for me, the sexual greed was reflection, compulsion indeed. The way the crow flies, the raven flies too. Dumps her sad stories and tales of the two. Grandma Corks had the pleasure of told tales of humans who sold the blood. Particular one would start each night of the lovers who acknowledged flight. Fauna and flora they personified, in the trees of weed their bones now lie. It was mid-flight before it dawned on him the pair of rings belonged to him. They made it quite clear not to mourn or adorn. Turned his back on his wings, made it by morn. With a kick and a scratch and a whip of his wings, soil filled in with more than the rings. Black thistle seen on stiff, stale snow. Bird songs of fairy tales, both age before they grow. Whoa! She had laid down so calmly. That one lulled her right to sleep, and she was just like standing there, and then I readjusted my foot. Where are we? Yeah. So, I hope everyone's Sunday is just splendid. May you two be just sitting here sipping some oolong or whatever you want to be sipping. Oolong. There we go. Cover wasn't on all the way. And the little bird chirp back feed. The aerator. But yeah, I do hope everyone's Sunday is nice. It was raining when I got up and started making coffee, and now it's just overcast, which is good. We've been right at the threshold where the temperature has been good, heat-wise, for mushrooms. And we're warm enough, but we were too dry. And now we got all the moisture and it's cool, so as soon as it warms back up, I think we're gonna have some flushes. a year ago. We would have already collected our small morels. And then I think it's still a couple weeks out before we collect our first large boy morels, which those I look forward to. Yum, 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 yum. What party are we partying in? Ah, yes. I meditate on the morning, and in the summer sun I face it. In winter, in her distance, I face my own hearth, tending to a personal star and consuming what I feed it. If only the sun would eat. On second thought, gaseous autophagy fits her. On third thought, no! Why can't I cast myself right on through and into the sun? A flash in the pan, a stardust cake broom, like the tail of the king beetle on the coconut estates. Why not be utterly changed into fire? With her we wither, without her more song. A billion years burning, several rocks in a throne. Gave birth to the seasons, having never seen snow. Argaia's her sister, though they seldom speak. Found less use for words as the air passed. Silence and solstice punctuate time. Through tide pools in Monroe, she's self-occupied, with solar flares dancing, pink holds her brush. So softly inspired, a sweet static storm. Europe's color forward, a magnet flower blooms, pollen with holes. Polarity drifting sends them all towards new fields will blossom, the wake of the strokes, pallets with posies and daffodil too. Two sisters in tandem, the way of our world. A twin germination, the stick Rock and roll. Well, that was a nice and spicy sorority, or should I say the Eclipse Suite? Because we did foredo that by pre-do that, foreshadow that song, whatever way you want to look that with where the woodpile was. So I guess it was inevitable. Yeah, but again, yeah, I appreciate you folks a lot. Thanks for being here. If no one showed up, I wouldn't do these. So thanks for showing up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool of you. Yeah, sorcery now. So like, it's weird. Before, there's been a recent camera update. Now I have the pause button over here, and I think I've told you folks about that. But now I used to have to stare over here at the camera, here, to make it look like I'm staring straight ahead. But now if I just stare straight ahead, it has it looking like as if I was staring straight at the camera before. So I don't know if they've just shifted it, whatever compensated for that amount of your screen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, maybe it's far enough away, it doesn't really matter. Something like that. It's early, you know. But I used to make a point of it. If I was just talking and not singing a song, I would look at a very particular part of my phone. So it made it look like I was talking to you. But now I don't have to. See now if I, oh, I guess so. Yeah, that's about, yeah, oh, yeah. Like, how long is this guy gonna be pointing at his camera? Okay. See, this is what happens. This is what we do. Not always, but sometimes. Sometimes we have nature lessons if we're outside. Show you some birds, some fungus. I have been working on that new song more, not a ton. I mean, I've been working on it a lot, but the song is not a ton. And we'll be playing that in a little bit. So, Splendid, splendor, static, and never mellow, melancholy. Yeah, I love that song. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good stuff. It's it's a very personal song. Not that it's too personal. I don't think. Maybe some people would be like, oh, and I'd be like, yeah, cool, rock and roll. But yeah, I like writing. I don't know. I don't want to just leave it. I like writing. No, but I like being raw. I like sometimes in my writing, I don't feel like you have to hide stuff as much. You can just use stuff as blatant as possible, and it's powerful. I think there's no need to hide. Whether like some songs I got there, drug use, suicide, all that stuff, and like. It is okay in some aspects to like, pardon the phrase, beat around the bush. I don't know anything better to say, walk, skirt around it, something like that. And I feel like sometimes it's just better to be very literal in your lyrics and let it be heavy and let it carry through. And then the music can be playful, and that can be the playful part of it. But, yeah. I don't know, just thoughts for your morning. Getting a little tip of C. Sip of tea. Yeah. So if any of my friends out there playing the new Skyrim Oblivion remaster, I'm quite envious of you. Just know that we neither have a upgraded enough computer to handle more gaming-ended stuff or any next generation consoles. So I'm just seeing my friends post all their Oblivion videos, which I remember playing as a wee lad. And it's just funny. I think it came out in 2006, something like that. Can't remember, but yeah. Here's to you. I see you, folks. No, it's not gonna spin. I saw him way over on the garden fence, and then came right up to the burning bush by the window. Just hanging out, doing cardinal stuff. I wrote this song in this house on this guitar upstairs. I leave the same room 3 times, have to repeat myself twice, for forgotten why I left in the first place. Ain't that a charm? To live a life so intertwined, something so easily forgotten. Bury me on the mountain, let my young body feed the trees. I choose to have these roots live off of me, then it ready when you're a cathedral back by the grandmother clock. And that's okay. It seems like I spend my days contently, chasing every rain cloud I see, in the hopes that the other side will find me a better day. If you can find me one, I'll grow me one, 'cause something better comes from the rain. Bury me on the mountain, let that old body feed the trees. I choose to have these roots live off of me, let her pray for you. Could it done me, could mourn me, let me break down in peace. Between the birds and the clocks, the pitter-patter of Ella's feet, the shaky shakes of her chainy locks. It's pretty good. We're pretty full this morning. I dig it. It's been dug. Allergies have been something else. I've been taking allergy medicine in the morning, in the evening. Try to keep ahead of it, so I can breathe and sing to you fine folks. It's a non-drowsy, anti-crazy stuff. It's not like Benadryl, where you see the Benadryl monster, the shadow lurkers and all those guys. Don't have to worry about that. Wow, for folks just tuning in for the first time, this is a really, I guess it's kind of a weird episode. Long distance grimace, short distance grin, foot to meter conversion, face first fall down our porch steps. Do you see the barn owl in the apple split in twain? Pareidolia language we are fluent in. Oh. Chains away, I folded my socks, broken couch post, coitus ray. You swell from the yellowing orange to the brightest red, the sweetness I pull from you like nectar down my chin. Oh. Do you see the barn owl in the apple split in twain? Pareidolia language we are fluent in. Oh, oh, oh. cool. I have to say that stop at the end. That is one of my favorites. Yeah. But yeah, this is the new one. This is the new one. So it's a little funky. And I'll be honest with you folks, I got the lyrics right here. I'm still learning it. Yeah, come on. I haven't gotten an intro right into it, so it just kind of goes right in. Soon I'll figure out an intro. Maybe I won't. Maybe it'll just be a cold start. Yeah. Starts with a nice open E. It's not really open, but because I'm doing all this weird stuff with over here. It facilitates, it utilizes that big open, the fat one. Flinching while touching, cupboard knobs heated by the sun, attic mouses squeaking, not allowing the exhaust fan to run, content to stare at the weed with broken watches, editing outline your watercolor starches. Only reaching calmness, only last dregs of dread, subtle tumble through the queen ant's nest, vibrating hands are fine unless it spreads. Seasonal migration of the 2 to 18 wheelers, counting rounding exercises for my educational healers, a galvanized feeding trough. I'm proud of you and myself, finally getting the hang of this. I tend to praise my only well. Finally reaching calmness, only last dregs of dread, a subtle tumble through the queen ant's nest, vibrating hands are fine unless it spreads. Cool, so there's that song. It's still ringing. I'm gonna leave it just on that. I got the ending. It's just gonna ring in that one. All right. But yeah, I like that one. I like that a lot. It's difficult. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I normally, when I write those kind of the guitar parts, I write them way more complicated than I'll end up using them in the song, and then I kind of simplify it. Not crazily, but as where I would simplify is the wrong word. Take that back. I reorganized it. Like I don't know the best way to explain it. Either way. For example. So when I'm singing it, I always go back just to the big B, P, A, E. So that's how it is now, but before I think it would have alternated, and it wouldn't have just always gone to the big E. I think I was making it go to other E's in between, just stuff like that. What you're hearing right now probably won't be the version you'll hear in a month or so, or if you go to those May shows, probably not the version you'll hear then, but it gets shaped. It's just about at the point where I'll make a demo for it. So I throw down the original idea of it, and then I'll revisit it whenever I do a next album, which I'm not sure. We'll see what comes next, whether it's another studio one, or we haven't done a live album in a while. Like Live from the Living Room Volume 2. Just ideas. Throwing stuff out there. Amphibian. A few days before December in 1927, a pint of English blood, a quart of Norwegian flair. It's hard to think my granny was born on Dr. Seuss's first wedding day. Top of her high school class, the year they pushed the fat man out of speeding alone gang, following up the melting little. All the students were Marines, cutting passion's throats to give back to Evelyn. To your papa, borrowed from his brother a thin-wheel motorcycle. They taught me how to drive real fast, stationed in mainland China. Took her for a ride, and then we hit and out. We didn't kill the dog, and got up and ran away. Variety of all things, forms of pleasure. She surely wouldn't feel the same when half of her kids go and take their lives down the street from the cul-de-sac, with the screaming porch and with the chairs, a middle good, a white man stands. They sit all afternoon and chew the fat. Little berries, pack a picnic lunch to push the feelings down. Call it generation grace, racism whitewash the picket fence. All the students are still Marines, geriatric man better up dead, overseas at 17. I was married more than 50 years to the same abusive man. I let him eat my great piece of rock. You mean if I let him down? Our suburban status quo got away too out of hand. Self-righteous hypocrisy, blood of marriage, God bless the stars and stripes. How's that for timing? Goofball. It goes on, I think I already said every 15, so. And it's not necessarily a correct 15. Well, no, those are up. It means it's proper weight. It should be a correct 15, not that that 15 is actually what our Eastern Standard Time 15 may be. Or not to say correction, still the same amount of time. That 9 o'clock may not be our 9 o'clock. There we go. I know it's not anywhere near 9 o'clock. Hope not. Oh man. I don't trust you enough to look at you when you say you are. 8:30. Yeah, that could make more sense. That's not so off. It's not so on either. I traded her pronunciations, exchanging words I'll mostly only ever say, while learning my disdain for all things proper. My weekly pharmaceutical advent calendar, every dose of McDonald boost stabilizer, lithium rich bloodstream is to tea and tartar, the static in parallel and rest, that is static in parallel and rest. Slowly, as the pavement ends, fading like the eager plants that manage to grow here, like a lady bawling by the grocery cart return. My weekly pharmaceutical advent calendar, every dose of vanilla flavored mood stabilizer, lithium rich bloodstream, sateen and tartar, and static parallel and rest, that is static in parallel and rest. Milling about the 3/4 fairy ring, mulling my ounce in cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and allspice. From the same burnt bookshelf flower box, I see him grow lavender and chamomile for her tea. And at last from Trey's laurel, I never many minutes, no stoplight stalling. And leaves keep laughing. A tamarack is true to his word, that the love in the song songs you'll learn. Another couple sing for the trees. I've even seen them take the time for the leaves. Stuck between deciduous and conifer, then when it fade my death, now my green needles fall all the way down the yellow. Tarred and feathered in the caterpillar year. Let the moss spawns bluff back the question, what have I been hungering for? And the large longs for his laurel. Tamarack is true to his word. About the love and the songs he'll learn. And the couple sing for the trees. I've even seen them take the time for it. The leaves. Rock and roll, folks. So there we have it. Well, heck, shit. That was a pretty spicy Sunday social. That was good. That felt good. Hackmatack. I'm so glad I'm getting that back into setlist because that's a groovy song. It's a groovy song, and I had a bunch recorded at the time, and just one couldn't make it on the last album, and it happened to be that one. So we have a really fancy recording of that, mixed and mastered by Julia Norelli, and that will probably be out in August. I'm thinking I'll release that. She good girl. Release that ahead of the August tour. Yeah. I don't think we'll call it the Hackmatack tour, but you never know. You never know. But yeah. Until then, folks, I appreciate you all. Bye-bye. Get on my website, justthepiss.com, newsletter. Sign up for that. Sign up for all that. You can find your merch. All that merch stuff's there. You want more of these shows? I do them on Wednesdays too. They're wacky. They're real weird. Those are over on Patreon. You gotta pay like $3 for it. Sorry. I mean, these are free. There's like 118 of these. And they're all free. Free as hell is, right? Big booty right here. All right, take care, folks. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. I missed the button. Oh, this is how embarrassing. I missed hitting the one button I gotta hit. Oh, gosh. I did it twice. Third time's a charm. Germinate for yourself. Send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can solve.